Halloween of 2019 was the worst Halloween of my life. I live in a small town in Mumbai. That's why we don't celebrate Halloween as enthusiastically. We don't even get many trick-or-treaters, around 5 or 6 kids at most. But I am personally a huge fan of Halloween, except my parents who don't like it a bit. Obviously that leaves me in charge of putting up decorations and handing out candies. This particular year, there was this terrible weather on the Halloween Eve, which unfortunately meant my efforts preparing the decorations have pretty much gone to waste. Ignoring all this, I still waited for trick-or-treaters in living room and watched a horror movie. Around half an hour later, I got a message from my friend Manish asking on our college group that if we want to go out for trick-or-treating. At first I was confused. It's been a while since we've gone to trick-or-treating, but I decided to go anyway, as it was more enjoyable and no one even was coming to my door. My other friends Mansi and Ali all agreed and asked Manish that where we should meet up. After few seconds of pause, Manish replied that he cannot come, which was strange because he was the one who offered to go trick-or-treating. But still he suggested a house which has lots of candies. Me, Mansi and Ali, we all got out for trick-or-treating. We all arrived at the house within half an hour. A large table with a pumpkin ball filled with candies stood at the front porch, and after checking the windows to make sure we weren't being watched, we emptied the ball between us, only leaving few ones to avoid suspicions. As we were ready to leave, we were greeted by two men dressed as clowns. They had huge painted smile on their faces and a sinister look in their eyes. I could tell we were all creeped out. Then all of a sudden, Mansi screamed as one of the clowns started bolting towards us. We all ran in the same direction. After running what felt like an eternity, we finally lost them. After that, we decided to go to Manish's house so we could discuss what just happened in a safe area. However, when Manish answered the door, he bursted into the laughter. "What the hell you guys are doing?" he asked confused. You told us to go for trick-or-treating." After staying at Manish's house, we all learned that he had lost his phone earlier that day, and the idea of going for trick-or-treating was suggested by a complete stranger, presumably a sort of trap for children. After another hour, I came back to my house, finished my movie and went outside to collect my candy ball. I was shocked to see the bowl was completely empty. However, my stomach turned when I saw a clown nose was now laying inside of it. I told my parents everything that happened and showed them the clown nose. They assured me that it was just some Halloween prank. I woke up around 1 AM to the noises coming from my bedroom window. It sounded like a little rock hitting a glass window. My curiosity got better of me. I eventually opened the blinds. I was shocked to see that my decorations were completely destroyed. I stared motionless with complete shock until a candy was thrown at the window. I looked in the direction where from candy was thrown and I saw them. They were standing right there in the driveway. I screamed and ran away towards my parents. I'll skip the details that followed, but the police were called and clowns were not found. The officers informed us that they would check the house my friends and I trick-or-treated. The following morning we were told that the house was abandoned and Manish's phone was discovered inside. That day at school I've learned that we all had creepy experiences during the night as well. I'm not sure if clowns followed us home or they somehow tracked us through Manish's phone. All I know is that this is the same time as the last year and the clowns are still out there.